going on? It's Cinnamon Cooney, your Art Sherpa, coming to you from, it must feel like, nearly everywhere. On the mic today is my husband, John.
Hey, guys.
We're testing some stuff. And when we test some stuff, we like to teach some free art, because that's how we test our new stuff. This is a Sherpa After Dark.
This is a Sherpa After Dark.
Yeah, so this is a chatty one. We're going to be having a party.
We are.
We're having a party, and I'm going to show you how to paint this fabulous Sister to Le Chapeau, which we just released. You guys got really excited when you saw that painting, and the requests started coming in. And so this is me just working freehand imagination today. It took like many sketches on my tracing paper to get her there. I'm going to show you, I have put the traceable out everywhere. And no, tracing's not cheating. That's not how art works. There's not cheating in art unless you're pretending to be an artist that you're not. That's the only cheating that we have. And even then, sometimes they hire them at the museum. So there's just no real rules in art. It's not how it works. So hopefully, shout out wherever you're from, or where you're watching from. Maybe you're watching from everywhere. I bet there's some of you that have devices going like mobile and a desktop and a Google Play, just going. It's like Sherpaception.
I don't even know where we're at.
We don't even know where we're at. We have moderators everywhere, though, so that's fun.
Yep.
We're a brand new place today.
Yes.
Theoretically. Do we know if we are?
Theoretically, we are. And I'm trying to see, maybe, I don't know if
John's going to try to answer questions from chat. Wish him luck. You are not being ignored.
Oh, look, it's working on Twitch. I just looked over and
it is.
So hi Twitch.
Hi Twitch.
Hi
Twitch.
So,
welcome to art. This is fun.
I
show you. Look, it's not that amazing that I can paint. I've been doing it forever. But I'm going to show you how you can do this painting, and you're going to love it. And considering I'm sort of making it up as we go, it's an even cooler trick.
Yep.
I lost a spangle.
Oh yeah.
I lost a glitter. We'll have to watch the puppy that shouldn't come get my glitter. All right, so let's get the traceable transferred onto the canvas. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. Many of you who painted with me for a while know how this works, but if you're brand new, you might not know that you can take any image and turn it into DIY transfer paper very easily. All I've got to do is take a regular graphite pencil.
Okay, hold on a second.
What?
Before you go, I was like doing buttons on other buttons, and now I can go bing. Look at that.
Bing. Okay. We have a palette cam. If you've never seen our stuff before, because maybe you're on Facebook or maybe you're on Twitch, you might be like, what is this? This is a lot like a painting party you can do in your home with your friends. As long as nothing breaks, this should stay up on YouTube and Facebook and I guess Twitch, right?
Yep.
And you can do it anytime. I use acrylic paint.
Yep.
I try to focus these lessons for a beginning student, and when I mean that, what I mean is that I'm going to explain everything just real directly and make it just super easy and accessible, because that's what I do. Sometimes there's music.
Like tonight.
I like parties. So we do two kinds of classes. We do the party kind.
Yep. And
then we do the very direct lessons where I tell you that you're wonderful and talented and you can do this. But there's not as much John.
Oh. So
and as much goofing around.
Jennifer from Facebook says...
Hi, Jennifer from Facebook.
She says, hello from Vancouver, Washington.
Hi from Vancouver, Washington. I love Vancouver, Washington. It's so pretty.
Yeah, her and her fiance love watching.
Really? That is so cool, and I love that you get to do it from Facebook. Hopefully you guys are excited about this piece. I am. I hope I have a good idea what I'm doing here, because I really sometimes paint without a plan. And don't always take students on that adventure, but sometimes I do. And this was a challenge that came from TheArtSherpa.com. They didn't know they challenged me. They don't realize how much I watched the live chat there.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, I challenge you to do a flapper.
Ooh.
And I was like, I'll do anything, Gatsby. Let's go.
I love that stuff.
But I just thought I would put a really fantastic spin on it and give her kind of an Eastern flair. Hopefully you're liking our little jam. I'm going to use some low-tack tape and affix this to my canvas so it doesn't move around on me, because that's the only thing that really messes up tracing. Now, it might have been a while since you had the experience of tracing. You might have done it in your past in school and then been yelled at by some teacher who was like, that's not real art. And that would be true if most of us artists don't practice our drawings on inexpensive tracing paper and then transfer them on our pricey canvases and surfaces later. So that would be the problem with there's no tracing an art thing, is I'm not going to, mess around on a, $50 bit of watercolor paper. That's not happening. I need to know where I'm going. So I'm using, this is actually just a jelly roll pen. I really like jelly roll pens. So I have a bunch of them around. But the important part of it is it has a hard surface. So when I press into the paper, it's going to transfer the graphite to my canvas. This is just canvas board. The other benefit of the jelly roll pen is it might leave a little bit of the ink, letting me know where I've been, which can get on very complicated pieces. So say you had one of those gorgeous coloring books that are out now, and you wanted to make a painting of it, so you thought, oh, I'm going to take this transfer method and do that. Now that I've learned that from the Art Sherpa, in the middle of that, you might get lost. I get lost all the time, as my husband will attest. Not like on the road. I actually know where I'm going, like map-wise. Just, in my house. I get lost in my house pretty regularly. I have no idea why I'm in a room. Just always standing there. Why did I walk in here? Kids are like, uh-oh. Mom is lost again.
We got Sippy Sippy tonight.
We have Sippy Sippy tonight, so it's going to get funny. We don't do Sippy Sippy as much as we used to.
No.
Mostly because we're on at 11 a.m.
Yes.
I still have to be a mom. Oh, my bubbles. I love my bubbles. I like the party days because there's more bubbles on a party day.
Yes.
And you can never have too many bubbles.
Oh.
What's going on?
Our music just cycled over, and it was
Our
louder
music
than the next
cycled
one.
over. Do we have another question from somewhere like
gosh.
Twitch
Yeah, let
or
me go over and take a look.
YouTube?
Yeah. So, let's. I'm gonna have to scroll over here because I don't have all of the windows over here, but I will say so. Teardrop Designs from I'm looking at Twitch. Says Sippy Sippy.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Gator
Good
girl.
idea, Teardrop.
Yeah, it's a high five
You like
Gator
my
girl.
cup?
Yeah.
I love hand-painted cups.
Now, where's there? Do you have the wine bottle there? With that?
I'm not,
Where it goes?
I don't know anything, but we thought this was really cool because it looks like a rose on the bottom. And it had a real deco feel to it. So we thought it goes in some weird way. We don't know anything about wine. We just drink it. But we don't know anything about it.
Gotcha. Oh, no.
Now, if you have a winery and you think I'm wonderful and you think I should come out and you'll teach me about wine, I'll teach you about art, you can write me. I'm open. If you have one in Italy or France, I'm really, really open. I love France.
Hold on. I'm going to be with you just a second. I got to make a little technical adjustment here.
Okay. What's our technical adjustment? This is a test, y'all. Your only chance of getting this gorgeous deco girl is that the test works. So think positive thoughts about the transfer.
What it is that I don't have us properly labeled.
What does that mean?
Well,
On Twitch or
Twitch.
Facebook or
On Twitch.
YouTube? Where are we not correct? Did they take us down? What did they do?
English.
What do you do when you're not properly labeled on Twitch? It's our
Must
first
be
day on
Twitch
Twitch.
support.
If you've just wandered in here going, "Where's gaming?" We do that because we're humans. But mostly I just teach people how to paint. Sometimes I teach people how to paint stuff in games, which is pretty fun, which is why we've been thinking about coming to Twitch.
Yeah. You know what?
Huh.
It looks like we had a little technical bobble here.
Okay.
So what would you think about here after we're done with showing everyone how to do the traceable?
Yeah?
That we try to kick it up one more time.
To Twitch or YouTube
To
or
ev-
Facebook?
To everything that we just.
Is
actually,
it down off of everything?
No, actually, I think it's just. Actually, you just asked an interesting question. Let me see if I can.
Sometimes it's just one of those things. You gotta, this is one of the things that art gives you, is this calmness in the face of a crisis. Once you've covered up bunches of white canvases with paint, shown it to your friends and risked it all, whether or not the stream is working just doesn't seem that crucial.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is. Is that it's just I didn't get the proper labeling in there on Twitch, so it's on our live stream here. It's not updating. So
what does that mean? What does labeling mean?
What that means is that nobody knows what this live stream's about. So it doesn't have any way of putting us anywhere. So once we're done with the stream, then it'll update all the labeling, and that'll all fix. Or we have to stop the stream and restart it, and then it'll rebroadcast out with the proper labeling.
Okay, so what is the consequence of not? So just it's hard for new people to find us.
Yeah.
But the people that are there already know where we are.
Yeah. So we have our friends there,
and we have nice continuity on YouTube for the tutorial.
We do.
For any person that wanders in accidentally later.
Although we could link this in the iCard.
This is true.
We have all the magic of YouTube there.
We could use iCards.
And this is a test night.
And this is a test night that I used on a very beautiful design that everyone's going to kill me for. They're like, why? Why for you do that?
We might do it again.
All right. What do you want to do? Votes to the intertubes. Leave our Twitch brethren behind. You're new. We're giving you a chance to catch up. Because we have the magic of iCard over on YouTube. And who knows what on Facebook.
So what
want to try again? Because the whole thing is to learn how to do this. And their reward for putting up with this is I'm going to show them how to do this painting.
It is.
It is your reward.
So
for putting up with their up-down broadcast. I was telling all my friends online, I'm like, some stuff be happening tonight. No judgy.
Okay.
So no judgy the stream.
All right, we're gonna try it. Yeah.
Judgy.
So
I'm gonna sippy.
So
you sippy.
Everybody
hydrate.
Everybody on YouTube.
Have
like,
cocoa.
No, don't put it down. Everybody on Twitch is like, yes, put it down so we can go back up. So it's like there's another Twitch versus YouTube. But we're here to test tonight.
We're testing. YouTube, we love you. You know, you're our first love. Mm-hmm. But y'all know how to use an iCard. So we'll put this thing in the iCard and we'll start over.
Ooh,
I'll even give you the whole Sherpa intro again. It'll be like, new.
And you know who I just saw is our very good friend Mr. Schmidt has joined us over on Twitch. So Art, high fives,
Chris?
Bud. Yes.
Mr. Schmidt?
Yes, sir.
Is he allowed to be on Twitch? Do they know you're there?
Dude, we'll be back.
Wear a mask.
It is freezing a lot. We'll be right back after these short commercial.
We're gonna test again, but I'm still gonna teach you how to do this painting.
Yes, we're gonna do that. I'm sure.
This will probably be a pre-recorded tutorial at some point.
Okay.
You guys just get an early thing.
All right. Wait, we'll see you guys in a minute.